Welcome. My name is Nicole Carpenter. I am with New Res Mortgage. I am a senior loan officer and team lead. Today we're going to talk about property tax value notices from the County Appraisal District. It is April. It brings the sun, the flowers, and showers, and also property tax value notices in Texas. So let's get started. In Texas, property tax is generally paid by the owner of the property as of January 1st of that tax year. The property owner is responsible for paying property taxes to the local tax entity, such as school districts, cities, counties, and special districts where the property is located. Property taxes in Texas is based upon the appraised value of the property, which is determined by the County Appraisal District. The County Appraisal District assesses the value of the property and sends the notice to the property owner indicated on the appraised value, which serves as a basis for calculating property tax amounts. These notices are sent by mail in April of each year. It is important to note that property tax bills are mailed out in October in Texas and typically due in December. However, it can be paid in installments or through your escrow account, as determined by the mortgage lender or local tax entity. Failure to pay property taxes can result in penalties, interest, and possible foreclosure if the tax entity is not paid. Property owners in Texas should contact their local county appraisal district and tax entity for specific information about property tax assessments, due dates, and payment options. Here's an example of property tax notices from 2022. Now, each notice will look a little different depending on what county the property is located. However, there is certain information that will be provided on every notice. Let's go over a few important terms. First and foremost, at the top, notice of appraised value is only a notice, not a statement. Do not pay from this notice. There's a couple of different value terms. Market value is a value set by the county appraisal district for that year. This does not mean that you will be able to sell your home for this amount, as housing markets change frequently. Appraised value is a taxable value based upon multiple factors, such as residential or commercial property, improved or unimproved property, and the length of ownership. It does not include any exemptions. Taxable value is the appraised value less any exemptions, such as homestead, disabled veteran, or over 65. Note these exemptions are not automatically applied. You must apply for each. Last but not least, read the fine print. It gives you vital information on how to protest your property value and any deadline dates. There is more to review on a notice of value than just the value. This would be a perfect time to correct any personal information or data regarding your property. For example, if you are on a half acre and notice that it shows 5 acres, that could be why your value is skewed. If you have removed a storage building that is still showing on the notice of value, this could also affect your value. The county appraisers do not physically view every property in the county each year. In fact, they are only required to go out and physically view a property every 3 years in Texas. So it's up to you, the property owner, to make sure the information is correct. Next, make sure your exemptions you qualify for are in effect. For example, if you have recently purchased a property as your primary residence, it is your responsibility to file your homestead exemption. It is free and should be done immediately after purchase. In my opinion, this is the most important thing you can do after purchasing a property. In addition, if you are a disabled veteran, regardless of your percentage of disability, you can receive a discount on your taxable value. If you are 100% disabled in Texas, you do not pay property taxes on your primary residence. Lastly, if you are over the age of 65, you will receive a discount on your taxable value. There are additional exemptions such as ag exemption and others. Please go to your county appraisal district's website to see what exemptions you apply for. Now that you know what the notice of value is and what next steps you may need to take, let's talk about how this can affect your mortgage payment. If you have an escrow account within your mortgage, then you know that said escrow is to pay your property taxes when they are due at the end of every year. I see a lot of homeowners disregard this notice of value because they believe the lender will handle this since they escrow their taxes and insurance. However, mortgage servicers are not responsible for protesting or making corrections to the property information at the county. It is the responsibility of the homeowner. In fact, I recommend that you use the notice of value as a reminder to request your escrow statement from the lender and balance it with your estimated taxes for the current year, along with your most recent premium statement for your homeowner's insurance. It's like balancing your checkbook. Do people do that anymore? If you realize your tax bill will be going up, I recommend you get ahead of it now. I will show you an example of how this will affect you. Use this as an example. Let's say your property tax bill for the current year is $7,750, but you only have $6,550 in your escrow account. That leaves you with a shortage of $1,200. Now, if you choose not to pay that shortage at the end of the year, or at least make extra payments throughout this year to cover that shortage, then the lender will make that payment for that shortage to the entity for you. In turn, they will increase your mortgage payment. Now, if you do the math for $1,200 shortage divided by 12, that's $100 per month. Your payment will not increase by just $100. In fact, it will double. It will increase by $200 a month. It will increase for $100 for the previous year's shortage and will go ahead and increase by $100 using that new property tax bill as your estimate for your property taxes for the current year. I don't know about you, but I would be a little sticker shocked if my mortgage payment went up by $200 per month. That's a big ouch. That was just a lot of information in just a few minutes. So feel free to watch the video again. Now, sometimes you may have more questions in regards to your specific situation. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll do my best to help you or put you in connection with the right person. I do recommend that if you plan on protesting your taxes, to reach out to an agent that you know, like, and love to get you what is called a CMA, a compared market analysis. However, if you do not know an agent, I will be more than happy to put you in connection with an expert in your area. Thanks.